Hi everyone, my name is James Ivey with Antelope Audio. When we talk about dynamics processors, we often mean compressors, limiters, expanders, and gates. Sometimes we might get these units combined into a single unit, a compressor limiter or an expander gate, but very rarely do we find a processor that can be all four units in one. The new VP Drum-all-nite dynamics processor for the Antelope Audio Synergy Core platform is just such a processor, and in this video I'd like to show you around and let you hear this modern day take on a vintage classic that was used on so many records of the 70s and 80s. So let's dive in. As you may have guessed from its name, Drum-all-nite is a processor that excels on drums, but that's not to say it doesn't work perfectly well on guitars, bass or vocals. However, for this video, we're going to stick to drums, and there's nothing wrong with that in my book. Taking a look at the GUI, along the top we have 4 pots to set the threshold, release time, the range of the unit, and the output or makeup gain. You'll maybe notice the lack of attack control. Don't worry, I'm getting to that. Along the bottom we have a large LED style gain reduction meter, a 3-way switch to toggle between expander mode and limit mode, out or the center section is the unit's bypass. Next to this we have another 3-way toggle switch to select either gate mode or the attack time of the compressor. The peak setting has a super fast attack time, allowing you to really squash the signal if you want to, and AV or average is a slower and more gentle attack. Finally, we have the last 3-way switch to select the key input. Int means we are keying from the internal input signal. DS is also internal, but it alters the routing to make Drum-all-nite act like a de-esser. Ext means we can trigger from an external audio signal, and this is set up from the sidechain option in the main AFX to DAW GUI, or from the AFX section of the Antelope interface control panel. Drum-all-nite is one of the first Synergy Core effects to allow you to use a key or sidechain input, and it can be routed either from the DAW using a comp play channel, or if you're using Drum-all-nite in the interface control panel in real time as you record, you can route from other input channels and key the effect just as you would if you were using a hardware dynamics unit, giving you both traditional hardware and in-the-box workflows. Finally, on the far right we have an output meter with clipping light. There's also a clip LED in the center of the unit. So let's hear Drum-all-nite in action. First on the kick drum bus. I'm going to dial it in gate mode to get rid of any unwanted bleed from the other parts of the kit.
Every day, something to fasten. Too fast.
Now let's try it on the snare drum on a parallel bus in limiting mode to help me create that big driving snare drum crack.
never been down, never misunderstanding.
VP Drum-all-nite is available now from the Antelope Audio software store for the Synergy Core range of Antelope Audio interfaces. For more information on Drum-all-nite, as well as the full range of Antelope Audio hardware and software, please check out antelopeaudio.com. But for now, my name's James Ivy and I'll see you again very soon.
Take me to somewhere near